Oh, what's happening, guys? What's happening? How are you guys doing? Are you good? Are you guys doing well? Current state on Nasdaq. This is the current state on Nasdaq. Adjustment from the analysis that I did during the weekend. Let me see in the comments, what do you think of Nasdaq, guys? What is the movement on Nasdaq? This is my setup. Let me just do this and show you how from a daily time frame. We're still on Nasdaq. That's from a daily time frame, eh? So already we can see that we've been going up and up and up like that. Then moving to a smaller time frame, into 4 hours. Yeah, I also think it will go bullish due to that double bottom, and that double bottom is also available on 4 hours time frame, as you can see right here. Let me just zoom out. You see this level right there? So yeah, that's where I'm spotting the entry right there. So I might get the entry around 2 a.m. Of course, I'm still waiting to see if this candlestick will close above this zone. But if it closes below the zone, it means that our anticipation is not right. And obviously this will be my first target. We're no longer going, we're no longer scalping, guys. We are killing it, like we are swinging it. From here, I'm going to this level. And if I pass this level, then I'm going for this level right here. I'm going to swing. Simple as that. I'm going to swing this one right here. So I don't even have to go to a smaller time frame, man. I mean, it will just confuse me. But this is what I have. Today I nearly took this trade somewhere here, and it was a bad one, somewhere around here. But I was like, nah, man, it's close to this zone, so let us wait and see if it will reach the zone. And it did reach the zone. Here is my analysis. How was your day, guys? How was your trading day? So here's my analysis. I waited until it get to this zone, and once it's here, now I'm waiting for a confirmation. And then after the confirmation, I'm going in. Like right now as I am, I'm waiting for the confirmation. And same thing that happened with US30. I think even US30 gave us that false breakout. Yeah, this is the one. Let me see. Yeah, man. So the same thing that happened with USD. I marked this higher high right here. Obviously, even this one right here. So this was the lowest, and I thought that maybe we are going to buy since we were at this area, and it didn't happen. You can see that it just broke, and then we have to wait to see the market coming back here, and then from there maybe that's when we can go short. Or what could happen again is that it might go short for a little bit, and then giving us that entry somewhere here, and then we continue now going up. So that's USD for you guys. Like, one thing I know most people actually do know about this is that with these indexes, you have to always look for moves to the upside. I'm not saying the moves to the downside are not gonna present itself, and actually the moves to the downside always come impulsively, but then all the time you need to look for the move to the upside. So if the move to the downside presents itself, go hard, because you know they will come impulsively. Novula, how are you? How are you? Yeah, man, we are live. We are live. This is the time to go live when people are sleeping. That's when we're making a lot of money. I'm kidding. How are you though? How are you guys? Let me know, guys, which pair to analyze, and also I would like to hear from you guys. Like, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this pairs? I would like to hear from you guys. So that is USDT. Let me show you, like, on my analysis. So you can see I had this analysis right here, and actually I did this analysis when was it, on Sunday. So yeah, I planned, like, as you can see with the arrow, I thought maybe it would go up like that, but it didn't go as planned. You can see it broke this and then went down. Luckily I wasn't in, because yeah, lately I'm murdering gold, like I'm murdering gold for real. So luckily I was not participating on this one, because I was still waiting for the entry on Nasdaq. I like to take them at the same time, like Nasdaq and USDT. When I'm actually seeing an opportunity on one of it, then that's when I'm comfortable to trade them. But if I don't see anything, then I'm not gonna do anything. So yeah, luckily I wasn't involved in this trade, but you can see, even if I was involved in it, like the stop loss was just right here. But you know, with USDT, with this tight stop loss, like 2000 rands is gone. So yeah, that is USDT. I know a lot of people like USDT, even myself included. Let me check a German 30. It's been a while ever I checked the German 30. We follow each other. We follow each other. You know, man, I got your back and you got my back. That one I'm 100% sure of. It's been a while ever since I analyzed German 30, and oh, I don't know what's going on. Let me see. Like, how many of you guys are trading indices, and how many of you are still trading currencies? Like, a lot of people lately have moved from currencies to indices. That's when you know people need money. That's when you know, like, it's going down. It's going down. I don't even know where to start with this one right here. Alright, I'll start wherever I have to. So So let me mark this one right here and mark obviously this one right here. So it's German 30. You can see, like, after all this impulsive move to the upside, it is still correcting. Even last time when I was analyzing this pair, it was still correcting. It's moving within these areas right here. So we don't know up until when, but you know from here to here, yeah man, you could do something with that, peeps. Okay, let's switch to a smaller time for you. You know, actually, I didn't think that you guys would be up at this time. I was just analyzing on my own. I didn't think you guys would be up at this time. So we are at on this zone. We're on this zone right here. You can see a bounce here, a bounce here, another bounce here. So how I teach guys is that I'm going to leave you with this secret, guys. Your candlesticks needs to play a big role, especially when you are on a zone. I'm going to show you something. Let me zoom out and show you something. At least you will learn something from this live video, and you would understand what they mean. So you can see this candlestick right here, guys. I just zoomed out. I hope it's visible. You can see this candlestick right here. It has a long tail. Let me do this. It has this long tail. Now it shows that, like, our buyers were now coming into the market, going up, and then the next candlestick, it's also confirming to us that we are still going up. So every time when you see this type of candlestick on a zone or on a sensitive area, just know that we are ready to reverse. Can be either on a support or it can be either on a resistance. So that's just how, like, I'm getting my confirmations. So even right here, I'm waiting to see one of those type of candlesticks, and then if they present itself, that's when you can go in. But remember, don't trade German 30. I don't trade German 30, man. I still feel like I'm an amateur to trade a German 30. Remember, you still need to understand how a certain pair moves before you can fully go in. Even the volatility indexes and something, which we are just testing them. Not really that we are good at in trading them. Like, nah, we are not. So should that happen, should I get the confirmation, but you already can find the confirmation on a smaller time frame. Okay, still there is nothing. But once it gets out of this zone, then you're going to, your stop loss will be just below this wick right here, and then you continue going up to that point, just like that. Yeah, those are rejection candlesticks. So if you study rejection candlesticks, and if you learn as to where to expect them, then that's a game changer. Even the engulfing candlesticks, that's a game changer. For an example, look at this one right here. Like, as you practice more and more, you get to see them very clear. This is the first touch, this is the second touch, and then obviously this is the third touch right here. But I want to zoom out there on a third touch. Now I'll show you something. Look here, you can see this candlestick right here. It was going up, followed by a long bearish candlestick. So with that candlestick, we are confirmed that the market has changed direction, also given the fact that this is happening on the third touch. So not all the time that when this is happening, then you need to go in. You need to check where it's happening. You don't just go in anywhere. You need to check where it's happening. So if it's happening on a support or resistance, yeah, then yeah, you're good to go. And if it's also happening on your trend line, you're good to go. Greetings, Lesio. Greetings. So I can see people like, okay, you guys are good. You don't want to request any pair that we can look at. So we can, I don't know. Okay, just update on gold, guys. Update on gold. No cap, guys. Like I'm killing gold. Like, yeah. This has become my daily bread. So during the weekend, the market was somewhere here, and then I posted a video where I was analyzing, and I said we are expecting a correction, then from a correction we will go down. Overall, this week gold has to go down, and that's what we analyzed, and yeah, it did, but not exactly how we expected, but still we managed to get some entries. So what happened is that gold formed this, and once at the breakout right here, we waited for this correction, then from there we went in. This is a correction, guys. Yes, I'm on an hour time frame. It might not look like it's a correction, but it is a correction. If I switch to 15 minutes time frame or 5 minutes time frame, you would see that this is the correction. So we go in, and then we're waiting. Even now I'm still holding. Of course, I'm going in and out, in and out, in and out. So this is where we are currently, and I'm still waiting to see gold reaching this area. I'm not gonna buy gold at any time soon. I'm still waiting to see gold reaching this area right here, and then once it reaches this area, then yeah, I'll be comfortable enough to take more buys now. But for now, we are going short. GJ. So on GJ, we had the analysis also on, when was it, Sunday. So we had the analysis on Sunday. This is the structure that we had. You can see that we have this move here, and then we had this area right here where the market has been failing to cross, like you can see. So as I move to a smaller time frame, I then decided to have this one right here, the channel here inside. It's clear, né? Actually, let me just start from scratch, guys. It's not easy to explain this thing. We're going to start from a daily time frame, né? Remember, on a daily time frame, we are looking for what the movement, the trend. So you can see the market is here. This is the highest point, and this is the lowest point on a daily time frame. So this is the middle point right here. Yeah. So my anticipation was that it will move from where it was to come here, and then that will give us a double top. That will give us a double top, as you can see. That would give us a double top, and then we move straight to the downside. But we want to see the market going up first to complete this touch and then go down. Well, that was my anticipation, right? And then we move to 4 hours. So when we get to 4-hour time frame, then I get to realize that even though the market didn't touch here, but then it still created something at this area right here. And also I can have a trend line connecting all these wicks right there. So now it's giving me this type of a structure. Bear in mind that the market was still here during that time, but right now, because we are analyzing to see what we can do right now, I can spot a double bottom that is not yet confirmed, but if we pay attention to it, then it could be a good trade to the upside. We are still waiting to see the market going up, because why? We want to see that double top happening right there, and once that is done, then we can expect the moves to the downside. And also, if I were to switch back to a daily time frame, actually even right here on a 4-hour time frame, this is not a reversal structure, so we're still waiting to go up, still waiting to see the market going up and then creating that double top right there before we go down. And on an hour time frame, so on an hour time frame, what I initially had was that the market will might create inverse head and shoulder. So when I saw the market moving to the downside, like this move right here, I thought maybe it will bounce at this area and then we continue going up, but that didn't happen. It broke and then came back right here, and now it seems like it's losing its momentum to the downside. It might confirm that this is a double bottom. Then tomorrow we might wanna go into the upside like that. Is it clear? I hope it's clear. Very simple and easy. And I mean, guys, I like to keep it simple. I like to keep it simple, really. There's no need to be fancy on the charts, where else you are not like benefiting anything from it. So just be simple, clean, easy, just like that. Entry, it can be right here, and then actually I might take this trade right now and up until this area right there. So you're going to wait, at least this would be your first target like I initially had, and then somewhere right here it will be your second target, and then that will be your final target right there. Oh, you thought it will make a touch on the trend line? Of course it might do. It might still come to the downside. It might still come to the downside, giving us another touch right here, and then continue going up. So that could be something that we need to look at, and that is why I'm having my stop loss right here, so that if what I'm seeing right now is not true, then I'm going to wait until we get to this point. If I take my stop loss, maybe let's just say I'm risking and I'm taking my stop loss to this area, you can see now I'm risking too much. Was the confirmation for the double bottom. So my guy or my lady, I don't know who you are, but yeah, I'm confirming my entries with the candlesticks. So I'm zooming out now so that you can see exactly what is going on here. Let me take this thing right here. So you can see right here, né? The moves to the downside was coming nice, and then we had this right here. If you can look right here, all these 4 candlesticks, they are nearly opening or closing on that same price right there. So that could confirm that we are now reversing, but then we still need to wait for the right confirmation. So the next candlestick, you can see after all this is done, the next candlestick closed above that price right there. So that's what I'm using as a confirmation. If you can check also, this candlestick closed way far away from the zone, so that could give me a confirmation that this is a valid double bottom. Remember, no one is 100% and anything could happen at any time. On 15 minutes we have inverted head and shoulder. Okay, let me see that. Normally what I do, guys, is that when I get like a perfect setup on an hour time frame or on a 4-hour time frame, I don't even associate with a smaller time frame, because my aim this year is to swing, like swing. Okay, let's say we have inverse head and shoulder. You know, I wish like I could add you so you show me that inverse head and shoulder that you are talking about, because I really don't see it. I really don't see inverse head and shoulder happening right here. Yeah, man, I really don't see inverse head and shoulder happening right here. But if you're saying you're seeing inverse head and shoulder, clearly you and I are on the same track. We are still waiting to see the market going up. That's it. So yeah, we are waiting to see GJ shooting up and then giving us all those nice profits to the upside. Are we good? Are we good? What else should we look at? What else should we look at? And this is just how I analyze the market, guys. Very simple. Very simple. You don't have to like involve other things. Okay, I do involve other things like the indicators, like what is this, Fibonacci, but sometimes, man, they tends to be confusing. It tends to be confusing. Okay, given you are talking about swinging, starting from H4, please just break down on where you expect the market to reach when swinging on a random pair, just for an example. Alright, I can still even use this one right here, né? And this is not only about swinging. Even when you're scalping, you need to know where your targets are. So what I like to do is to identify my zones, and then I know that the market will move from one zone to another. For an example, when we started right here on a daily time frame, I highlighted this point right here as the highest point, meaning that if I were to get the entry right there, I would hold this position up until right here, and when we get here, That's when then I'm going to see how the behavior of the market is. And then if it gives me another entry, we continue to the upside now, creating some new higher highs. But obviously, if it gets here in a very corrective manner, that might signal to me that it's a reversal, then we go down. So how to get your targets when you're swinging? Basically, that you look for the next point where the market rejected. For an example, here the market rejected at this area, but when I break it down to a 4-hour time frame, I could see that before we go there, we still have this area right here. So we might want to target this area first. Then once that is done, then we can wait the market to go to this area. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. No, it's not that swingers are loaded. Swingers are patient. Let's just put it that way. Swingers are patient. It's not that they are loaded. They're just patient. The other pair that I analyzed was Euro USD. What happened? Like, okay guys, today, what happened actually yesterday? So what happened is that I was holding a sell on gold, and when I checked my MetaTrader, I just saw this spike to the upside, and I was like, what happened? I checked Forex Factory for some news release. There was nothing. So till this moment, I'm asking myself as to what happened. Maybe if you know, guys, please let me know, because you can see it also affected Euro USD. I think that was on the USD side. I really don't know what happened, but this is the analysis I had on Euro USD. So initially I had planned to hit that level right there, given the fact that we just broke out of this triangle structure impulsively, and I was expecting the market to come down very to retest, and it did came down. And then the unfortunate part is that it couldn't reverse. It just kept on going down, and yeah, the criteria for taking this trade, as I'm explaining right now. I saw this structure, you can see, let me zoom out like this. So this was my highest point and this was my lowest point. Then I got this structure right here, a triangle structure, alright, and I saw that the market just broke out the structure to the upside, and it broke out impulsively. So normally when you see this type of moves happening, you know that we are continuing to the upside or to the downside. If like it breaks to the downside impulsively, you know very well that this is time to go to the downside. And then if it breaks to the upside impulsively, you know this is the right time to go to the upside. So what happened is that it broke impulsively and then gave us a confirmation. That was good. And the market was somewhere right here, I think, when I was analyzing, and I was like, let me wait until the market comes back, because I saw that the market is coming back. I was like, let me wait to see the market coming back to retest, and then from there we would go up. Alright, it's fine. You can see right here, I even had, let me switch to a smaller time frame. I even had this a falling wedge right here, and I was like, alright, when this is done, giving me the right confirmation, then yeah, I'm going in. Luckily I didn't even take this. Like, I'm so focused on gold lately that I forget about other pairs, but this happened. till now I don't know exactly what happened, because I went to Forex Factory and there was nothing major. But yeah, it affected the market. I'm still wondering what's going on. So meaning this setup is being invalidated. We might wanna wait to see the right structure. Maybe like throughout the week I will upload a video on Euro USD as to how it's going. When you're scalping, I'm not too sure if this was gonna be a good trade, even if you are scalping. Okay, we have different strategies, right? But for me, it wasn't gonna be a good trade as well. Even though I'm scalping, remember I still need to follow the structure. I still need to scalp within the structure. So that was the current structure that I'm seeing. I saw a reversal structure. So I was gonna plan to scalp to the upside, and then this move to the downside would have affected me. So I don't wanna lie and be like I would have done this and then got out easily. Nah, I didn't even plan for that move. It just came randomly. It surprised me when I opened gold and I was like, what is happening? So I can see even now that it has affected Euro USD. Are you going to analyze gold too? Kopano, you're too late. We did gold already. We did gold already, but yeah, the highlight is that I'm still seeing gold dropping this week. Up until it reaches a certain point, then I'm not gonna leave it. I'm going down with it. So yeah, I don't wanna lie about scalping on Euro USD. I would have collected an L there. Today I would have collected an L if I was involved in this trade, because I trade structure. If I don't see structure, then I don't trade. So currently the structure here that I'm seeing, it was a reversal structure, and I would have went up with the market, and yeah, that was gonna end badly. Obviously if I'm scalping, I would plan to go in right here, because that was at a trend line. I would plan to go in right here, hit my stop loss, come back again to revenge maybe at this area on the zone, and still fail again. You see that? So yeah man, nah, it wasn't a good trade on Euro USD. If there are those who killed the Euro USD today, big shout out to you guys. Big shout out to you guys. On BOS. What is BOS, guys? I first want to understand what is BOS before I can talk about the time frames. Can you please explain what is BOS? The other pair that I like to trade is Euro AUD. Let me see what is going on with it. Oh, on the break of structure. Okay. Okay, the time frame that you can focus on, especially when you're breaking down, is, I like to focus on a higher time frame, because the higher time frame are almost likely to be accurate. Like I said on, what was it GBP JPY, we identified a double bottom on a 4-hour time frame. So you first identify that structure on a 4-hour time frame, like on a higher time frame, and you know that now that you're going to be scalping, you need to be scalping to the upside, so you can be in and out while you're still going to the upside. You don't have to go to the downside, because already on your higher time frame you saw the right structure, that it is double bottom. I don't know if I did manage to answer your question, but you always need to focus on the higher time frame, and then when you are breaking down to the smaller time frame, you still need to have that structure in mind, that okay, we saw a double bottom, so what is it that might affect me if I were to go short? Because it's a double bottom, then we need to look for possibilities to the upside. So you need to be sure exactly what the structure is on a higher time frame before you can go to a smaller time frame for scalping. So here's another one. I'm still waiting. Like this week, guys, I'm waiting for a lot of confirmations. A lot of confirmations. Finally, it got to the point where I wanted it. So you can see I'm on a 4-hour time frame. I'm not even engaging with like small time frames like 15 minutes and 30 minutes, 5 minutes. Normally I would go there when I want that sniper entry, but with that sniper entry I tend to make some mistakes. But when I get the entry on a higher time frame, then I know that it's a game changer. So even now I'm waiting to see exactly what is going to happen. You can see we are on this trend line right here. We broke out and then we came back for a retest. So we might continue going up, and this could be a false breakout. So that's why I'm saying I'm waiting to see exactly what is happening. And from here, if I'm getting the entry that I'm looking for, this is Euro AUD, so I can have like this zone right here, and then my entry would be somewhere here, stop loss right here, and I'm going to target at this area. That is my highest point at this time. Yes, there's possibilities of going up. That's why I have this one right here, and I'm waiting for a clear confirmation to the upside. Then from there, if I get the confirmation, we are going up. Either you are swinging or you're scalping. You need to know that you are scalping to the upside, as long as you have the right structure from the higher time frame. USD Jpy. It's funny how every time I analyze, I get to see like maybe the market is on the third touch or anything. But look here, guys, even right here you can see the market is on the third touch from a daily time frame. First touch here, second touch, we are roughly on the third touch. So we want to see if this third touch is valid or not. when I was learning the price action, there was this strategy where someone was telling me that at the third touch we might break out. So it's not always the case that on the third touch you have to like reverse. It could be a breakout, especially given the fact that the market, the direction of the market was from the upside. Now this might be a correction and then continuation to the downside. Anyway, we are at the third touch. I did my back testing and then I got to see that actually that, yes, is valid, but on a smaller time frame, like 1 hour and 30 minutes. But on daily time frames, 4 hours, weekly time frame, that might not apply. So yeah, I'm here. But before that, let me just identify my zones. So that's my highest point, and this should be my lowest point. And the middle point will be this one right here. Okay, it's fine. So this one right here, it's failing, already gave us a false breakout. I'm going to cancel that one right there and move to a smaller time frame. So again guys, it is possible that you analyze and you don't see the perfect structure that you are looking for. It is possible that you analyze and then the structure is not like that clear. Like even right here, we are on the third touch. The only information that I have right now is that we are on the third touch. But then what else could be done from now? I don't really get it. Like, we are not on a support, we are not on a resistance. Like, we are just in the middle of nowhere. Actually, we are still going to wait to see the type of structure that the market could give us at this point right here. So I can't conclude as to where the market is heading to from here. We might just wait and see. We might just wait and see, guys. I'm sorry, Patrick. I'm really sorry, but that's just how I trade. I don't want to force some structures, because if you are forcing things, then you will make some mistakes. You will blow your accounts. So I don't want to do that. If you don't have a clear structure, we move to a different pair. Yes, the candlestick formation is very important. Candlestick formation is very, very, very important. Especially on your sensitive areas, like on your support and resistance, and on your third touches. Yeah, those candlesticks plays a big role. Yes, I do have a VIP group. So yeah, guys, I don't know how long we've been here, but if we don't have any more questions to answer, Okay, let me just wait 5 minutes. Let me see your questions, guys. Oh, GBP, and let's do this one, guys. We can miss GBP's image of. That's my highest point and my lowest point here. My touch here, my touch there, and something like a breakout. Moving to a smaller time frame. I hope all these touches are good. Oh, perfect. Yeah, this is perfect. So moving to a smaller time frame, just broke out of this zone also. Okay, so there are a lot of factors that could lead us selling this pair right here. Number one, we just broke out of this channel. Secondly, we passed this zone. You can see it's a very sensitive zone. Fail, fail. I would say it's a fail, 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 fail. So we had a successful break and then we went back for a retest. Currently we are retesting, and then surely by 9 a.m. or 10, 11, 12, somewhere there, we would get a clear confirmation. But if I were to set a pending order, I would set a pending order to the downside. And my target at this point, because this one is very far, of course it's a swing one. As I said, I'm swinging, so I would swing to this point. So my stop loss would be around these areas, and my target would be at this point right here. But obviously I'm going to have like my first target, my second target, and finally my third target, like that. Is it clear on GBP CHF Swiss franc? Hope it's clear on GBP Swiss franc. Thank you for confirming my sell stop order. You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. But also bear in mind that if it fails here, likely you have a pending order, because the market might still continue going up, giving us a double top before it can go down. So but if you have a pending order, then obviously it won't be triggered as the market is going up. Euro JPY. Alright, on Euro JPY already I did my analysis. You can see we have like multiple touches right here, like multiple touches. If I were to extend that one, you will have this one right here. Fine. We had another one right here. So the move is to the upside, and then we're expecting to see the third touch. Obviously, this is what we have. But then let's switch to a smaller time frame to see if we will get this third touch right here, or the market is just going back down. Remember, we can take this as a correction, maybe, and then we know that we are continuing to the upside, and that could also not happen. Now from a bigger time frame, we have a clear structure that we are looking for, moves to the upside, since we said that we are targeting for that third touch. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to look for some possibilities right here, but before that, let me identify this one right here. So I marked this area right here because you can see the market failed here, the market failed here, something happened there, and currently the market is moving towards that area. If I were to have my trend lines drawn like that, I would have something like this. So also, even with this one right here, I think by tomorrow I need to get some confirmations to the upside. Never go against the trend, guys. Never go against the trend. You saw the trend is to the upside, so we also need to continue with the moves to the upside. So from here I would get my entry around these areas, and then move at least to this point. From there, to the upside like that. Okay, I think it's clear. Even on a smaller time frame such as 1 hour, it is very clear. So they say Euro JPY is the same as Euro GBP. So meaning that we might be seeing same structure right there. We might be seeing same structure right there. Can you please like the live? Please. It gives me courage to come back if we are seeing like the views going up and the engagement of the channel Guys, I really like to create these videos, but sometimes it's not giving me any kind of a motivation because of like the numbers, and I feel like I'm wasting my time and helping people where else there's no one who needs to be helped. What I realized about South African content is that, okay, South African content consumers actually, is that they are focused more on lifestyle things than educational stuff. So I post educational stuff, not my lifestyle. Post educational stuff, and that educational stuff is something that people do not like. Hey, oh, so what else do we have? What else do we have? Any question? This is a beautiful setup, by the way. If it turns out exactly how we anticipate, then this could be a killer one. It could be a killer one. Yeah, I'm also doing Zoom. I'm also doing Zoom with other people. Maybe I will share the ID one day here on YouTube. I'm also doing Zoom. Like, even on Sundays, before I upload the video, we go on Zoom and then we check out the market together. We get to interact with each other, and then I get to learn a lot from people. I get to learn a lot. So yeah, we are doing Zoom already. I will invite you one day. I will invite you. But I wanna keep this live on YouTube every day, like coming every day. USD Jpy. I think we did USD Jpy, didn't we? Let's look at the USD Jpy as requested. I also need to look back because I'm doing analysis all the time and I want to know or to see if my previous structure has been violated or what before I can now start something new. I don't know where to start. Let me just remove everything. And I'll start here. Remember when we spoke about candlesticks, formation and everything? This is a perfect example. A perfect example. Look at this candlestick right here. I hope it's visible enough. Look at this candlestick right here. Where is it happening? On a trend line and on a third touch. If I zoom out, you would see where I started my trend line. This was my first touch, this was my second touch, and then now we are on a third touch. You see? So on a third touch, what type of a candlestick is that? You can see that is a candlestick confirming that we are reversing. The candlestick was followed by a green candlestick to the upside, giving us another confirmation that what we are looking for is real. So obviously from this point we are expecting to see these moves to the upside like that. Funny enough, yesterday the market didn't gain enough momentum to the upside. It gave us a doji candlestick. So today we are expecting to see the market continuing with this move to the upside. Remember, not always the case that when something like this happens, then you need to go along with it. Sometimes the market can just violate your structure. That's why we have stop loss. The engulfing candlesticks, as I said before, you can see even right here we have a bullish engulfing candlestick. That's a confirmation on its own. That's a confirmation on its own, guys. Bullish engulfing candlestick. I think there is a section in the course. There is a section where I'm talking about this candlestick confirmations. Because yeah, they play a big role there. So imagine if you saw this bullish engulfing candlestick happening, and then you waited for this confirmation to finish and you go in. So as you go in, you would have went in somewhere around these areas. Obviously your stop loss would be wide at this point because that's an engulfing candlestick. So you need to put your stop loss below that engulfing candlestick, and then your target, obviously you're still targeting at these areas right here. So by now you would have been in profit. By now you would have been in profit. So yeah, man, I think from where we are now, everything is just basic and standard. Can leave it like right here. So obviously we're still going to look for more moves to the upside. Currently the market is correcting. Let's give it a time to play around this area, and once it's done we will expect to see this move happening right here to the upside. This one is not a clear structure, meaning that anything could happen, just like what was it, USD CAD. Yeah, we are still waiting to get that perfect structure before we can go in, but then already we are seeing the momentum to the upside, as I said before. So we're just going to wait and see exactly what is happening. You're welcome, Bonjiwe, you're welcome. I'll share the password, don't worry, I'll share the password. I normally see you on my comments here. I normally see you on my videos, so I will share the password. Definitely will share the password, and one day we're going to have like one-on-one session, don't worry. Luhujo, USD. I don't know if Luhujo is late to the party or what, but Luhujo, something happened today on USD pairs. Yeah, it really violated a lot of structures, a lot. So always, now this one is for Luhujo. Luhujo, never go against the trend. Never go against the trend, Buddha. You can see we are forming the expanding channel right here. We had this move and the breakout. If you remember, guys, I spoke about a breakout on the third touch. If you remember, first touch, second touch. On the third touch, most people would have expected to see the market going up, but look what happened. It broke up. So it's not always the time where you're going to expect a reversal on the third touch. Okay, so we had a breakout right there, and then we have this correction, still having this correction right here. So continuation to the downside might be possible. And if we are continuing to the downside, we just wanna complete this one right here. Here, this is our target right there, so we'll be targeting that. Now, how are we going to find the entry right here? You can see currently the price has been trapped inside this channel, so we're going to wait for a breakout. Once the breakout is done, we are going to also wait for a correction. It's giving the market a space to breathe, then boom, we expect the moves to the downside. So we are going to enter a stop loss here, and then straight to the downside like that. So guys, how many pairs did we analyze tonight? Yeah, that's a lot. Yo. But I hope it's clear, Luhuto. I hope it's clear. I hope it's clear. Is there anything else? So yeah, it's we just have to practice, guys, all the time. We're not going to get it right every day, but then we have to make sure that the moment we get it right, we capitalize a lot. And to make sure that, like, when we are seeing a very beautiful structure, we are not sleeping on it. We make sure that it pays a lot, so that even if we can take like 10 trades in a loss, we know that we are still in positive side, actually in profit. And that is just how we manage to sustain life. It's not all the time that we are taking these beautiful trades. But fun fact, I posted this on my community. Fun fact, I never took a loss this year. All those trades that I analyzed and then they went to the negative side, I didn't go in. I didn't. I'm so focused on gold because, yeah, I'm killing gold lately. So I'm waiting for a confirmation on Nasdaq. I'm still waiting for a confirmation on USD. And then, okay, I don't trade German 30. I'm currently holding a position on crude oil, and then I'm waiting for a confirmation on Bitcoin. So gold is the only pair that I've been trading ever since the year started, and I never took a loss. And if 2022 continue being this smart, but okay, when people are saying this is my year, this year would be my subscribers year. So I can see you guys no longer have some questions. Thank you so much again. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, bro. Thank you, guys. Like another thing, guys, you see the analysis that I'm posting during the weekend. Those are powerful analysis. I don't wanna lie. Like how I analyze the market is that I look at the charts Friday night before the market closes, and then delete everything, write them down, then delete everything, then go to sleep. Saturday morning, I would analyze again. And then Saturday late, that's when I film those videos. So yeah, man, I get to be sure of what I'm doing, and most of them, like, they do perform very well. Like what was it, GBP JPY, we did GBP JPY and it was good. And this was current one. Please analyze Euro USD. My guy, you are late to the party. You are very late, my guy. You are very, very, very late. We did Euro USD, but then I'm going to show you what we did. So this pair, we analyzed this pair Sunday, and then the market was here. Immediately when the market opened, it started with a gap, and then that's when I knew that we were going in. Look what happened. We went at least first TP there, got hit, and then obviously if you were in, you wouldn't just relax because your first TP got hit. If you still have more trades, you would lock your profits, and you will get out on a positive profits at least. So this was analyzed on Saturday. The weekend analysis is very powerful. It's very, 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 very powerful, because we are analyzing while the market is closed. We are not even rushing like to get the entry, like no, and I get the sniper entry now and make quick cash. No, we get to spend a lot of time on the charts. So my guy, Euro USD, ne? We did Euro USD, but we are going to show. Oh yeah, man. Euro USD, we did Euro USD, and then I concluded that the market violated the structure. So seeing the structure being violated, we are going to wait and then to see if the market is giving us another structure. We are trading structures right here, and if we don't have a structure, we don't trade. That's just how it is. So currently on Euro USD, there is really nothing much that I could spot, unless if I were to remove all this and then start afresh, maybe I could get something. Also, I don't want to force it, so the structure will come. At least this one right here, this trend line right here, because it seems like the price is back inside the triangle that we spotted. It seems like the price is back inside here, so we would wait and see if it bounces again here. So if it bounces here, and then I'm no longer feeling comfortable in buying at this point, because obviously the market was to the downside, you can see. So we might want to wait and then see if it's coming back to this area right here, and if it's on this area, maybe that's when we will feel comfortable enough to take it to the upside. So that was Euro USD, bro. Like currently the structure is not visible. Oh, so you're one of those who managed to sell. Oh, congratulations, bro. Congratulations. If you sold and you made some profits, congratulations. It was a good one, because I don't know what really happened. Something just moved the market, and then yeah, USD pairs were affected. So if you managed to capitalize from that one, congratulations. You always practice with my weekend videos. I'm glad that I could help someone. You know, if even if they were like to be like the world would be like, now we're no longer watching that channel. But if there's one person who would be like, nah, I'm here, I wanna watch, I wanna learn, and then I will do it for that person. So I'm very thankful that you are practicing with my videos. So guys, yeah, it's been an hour and 30 minutes for sure while we are on this live. I think I will wrap it right here. Okay, let's check the last pair and then we are done. This pair, I don't really I don't really treat this pair. It's your first time on this channel. I hope you are subscribing and turning on the notification bell. We don't sell lifestyle here, strictly charts. We are waking here. On this channel we are waking. Ain't no fancy lifestyle you're going to see. We are waking. Just hit me up on Instagram for more queries, guys. Just hit me up on Instagram. I had a WhatsApp business, and I was like, let me put my WhatsApp business on public so anyone can just send me their messages. But you guys, I received a lot of messages. Some people were just threatening me. I don't know for what, I don't know for what, but people would just threaten you. I had this other Indian guy was like, can you please buy me a laptop? And I'm like, dude, I don't even know you. Why would I want to buy you a laptop if I don't even know you? And it's like, I would pay you. I want to trade, and then once I make money, I would pay you. Yeah, but come on, bro. What if you don't make money? Then it means I'm losing. Nah, bro. And I can't even be 100% sure that you're going to return that money. What would happen if you don't? Nah, I can't do that. So yeah, there are a lot of people, guys. Like, some people were like, can you please teach me? And then once I make money, I'll pay you. That's the things that we are seeing on WhatsApp. And I was like, you know what, man? If you don't value my skills, then it's better if you don't text me. So yeah, my WhatsApp was flooded with all those things, and I decided that now I'm going to shut down this WhatsApp. So now if people want to communicate, they will have to go through Instagram first, and then from there, that's when I will see how serious they are, and I will give them the numbers, the new numbers this time. Anyway, we're still analyzing here. What am I even doing? Even here, man, the structure is not that very much clear, but I can tell you what I'm assuming is going to happen. Another triangle structure. We're expecting to see a breakout to the downside. Why? Because we just from here you went straight to the downside, so this could be a correction and then we are expecting a continuation to the downside. There are two levels where we can target our profits. This is the first level and this is the second level right there. Our entry would be here once we break, obviously, and then our target will be there. So how are we going to find our entry? That's the main question. It's very simple and easy. After the breakout, we're waiting for a correction, and once the correction is done, we are going down like that. So a correction should be like this, and then our entry would be here, stop loss here, bam, just like that. I make it look simple, eh? I know, I make it look simple. Yeah, man, we gotta save and make sure that we grow in those accounts. Because once that account is stable, like enough to hold losses for a week, then you're untouchable. No one will stop you. No one will stop you. So I like that. I like that. But what do you mean, like 10,000 US dollars? Yeah, I like that, man. I like that. What else? I ask, guys. What else? Time is 1:05 a.m. in South Africa. So yeah, let me just give it 5 minutes and then we will wrap it, guys. The funny thing is that I'm not even sleeping. Okay, I'll just do something else after this. But I can spend the whole night here on the charts. Is there any other question? Don't forget to like the video, guys. Don't forget to like the video so that YouTube will recommend more people to watch and come back. So I want to try these live videos each and every day. Not really every day. Man, let us make it at least 2 times a week or 3 times a week. I don't know, I'm still planning, but we will see. At least 2 times a week. That would be better. Maybe sometimes I'll go live during the day because that's where we're getting some clear entries. That's where we're getting like some clear entries. Live trading maybe would be better. What are your views on fundamentals? Bro, I don't trade fundamentals. I'm not good in fundamentals. I'm just going to be straight with you. I'm not good in fundamentals. I tried fundamentals and I couldn't understand. And the one thing that I don't like about fundamentals is that you need to always be focusing on what is happening around the world. Even on price action, when you're trading price action, obviously you still need to know what is happening around the world. But then it doesn't really have to be like every day, like every now and then. Fundamental traders are always on Bloomberg, trying to see exactly what they could do. I'm pretty sure that they know what happened with USD today. Okay, yesterday But yeah, man, I don't do fundamentals. I'm not good with fundamentals, although I teach fundamentals, but I'm only teaching the basics on fundamentals. So if you come to me and you're like, bro, give me a course on fundamental trading, I will tell you that you're not from me. Like, I don't do that. I don't offer that. I don't know how fundamental trading works. So yeah, that's my views on fundamental. It's good though. It's good. I think in South Africa we witnessed someone making a living out of trading fundamentals. Well-known Forex trader, DJ Coach. He did it. He did it on fundamentals, man. So yeah. But as for me, it's not working. For me, it's not working, man. You know, with fundamentals, it's either you blow or you double. Sometimes you won't even get to put your stop loss. By the time you are adjusting your stop loss, you are done. Your account is out, wiped. We already analyzed gold, but then if I were to give you some highlights, I'm selling gold until Friday. I'm selling gold. No, I haven't. I don't like fundamentals to begin with. I don't like fundamentals, so nah, I didn't. Yeah, man. You see, with the US market crash, I don't know, but definitely there is something happening because Nasdaq, it's been dropping for a very long time. And last time when Nasdaq was dropping like that, not really that like that, but then yeah, last time when we experienced something like this, it was when COVID was still a thing, and currently we've been going to the downside. Something might be happening. Yeah, something might be happening, and we might see Nasdaq falling each and every day. While we're expecting to see those double bottoms, it will just keep on hitting us on the stop loss. But I hope it will recover soon. I hope it will recover soon, because Nasdaq is like on based on companies. So man, if companies are losing, yeah, no, they will make sure that they are back on track. And we're talking about huge companies like your Meta, your Tesla, Amazon, all those big companies. So obviously it will recover. We just don't know when, but it will recover. The time is 12 past, guys. Let me rest. Hujo, I'll update Bitcoin in the morning. As a video. I don't know, should I delete this live video or should I keep it for those who came late maybe to watch it? Yeah, nah, I'll just keep it. But yeah, I'll analyze Bitcoin early in the morning, and then I'll just I'll update. I'll upload Bitcoin analysis in the morning, maybe together with some other analysis. So yeah, thanks guys. Thanks guys. We'll talk. Yeah. That's a good point right there. You know, for especially for us who are aiming to swing. Imagine if now I get it at the lowest, and then we are going to that highest point. That would be a killer, man. You got a point right there, eh? But then also we have to keep in mind that companies don't want to lose money, so they will make sure that whatever that we are thinking is not happening. But if it does happen, yeah, man, that would be a good thing to us. Yeah, it would be a good thing. Yeah, thanks for your time as well, guys. Thanks for your time. Let's keep on grinding, guys. Let's keep on grinding. And whatever, man, whatever that you're going through, never let people tell you that you're not good enough to do something. You know there are people who think they know everything, and then they're actually trying to discourage you not to learn some new things. So don't allow such people to impact your life, because it's your life that we are talking about here. It's your future that we are talking about here. People might think that there is no future in forex trading, but if we do a research, we'll find out that there are a lot of people who are living a good life because of the charts. So whatever you're going through, don't be discouraged. Either you are blowing accounts, we are still blowing accounts till this day, but then what keeps us going is that we know what we want. We know that forex market will forever pay those bills. Like, guys, for me to not give up, I think I should make a video about this. For me to not give up, guys, my first account, my first trade, I made $600. My first trade ever on my first account. I never started on a demo account. On my first account, my first trade, I made $600 in a space of like an hour, I think, because that was fundamental. It happened like I didn't even know that there were news released during that time. I just went in, and luckily I got like a lot of cash, $600 it was something, man. Remember, during that time I was still in varsity, so imagine a student with $600, and I've never seen that money before. Actually, I did saw that money before, but I've never made that money before. So it was something good, man. It was something good. And then the following day I took that account into, I don't remember, like I was very aggressive, man, but I know it was above $1,000. And the first thing that I did was to withdraw. I withdrew that money, spent it, obviously. I remember I bought some new tires, like, yo, dude, I fixed my sound system in a car. I did a lot of things with that money. And then obviously I funded again, and I blew that account. So for the fact that I saw some profits and I got to withdraw that money, it's a motivation. It's a daily motivation to me till this day. It's still a daily motivation that there is money on forex, because I know there is money on forex. So yeah, you remember the story, how I started and everything. Yeah, so I'll never lose hope. I'll never lose. Even if I were to wake up clueless, I'm going to start afresh. Varsity life I wouldn't say I experienced varsity life, because for me, actually being there, I went there to collect my qualification. Like, it was just me and books. I never attended any functions. Like, I was so focused, man, in a way that you would think that I hate people. Because what I would do is that I would go to my room. In the morning, I go to class. After class, I go to my room. The only people I get to spend time with is the ones that I was staying with in the same yard. But other than that, it was me and the books. So I couldn't enjoy the varsity life that everyone is always saying, that varsity is lit and everything. Nah, I couldn't. So, okay, you say this is your first year and you are trading a pound account. You took it from £14 to £58. Wow. Keep it going, bro. Keep it going. Keep it going. My younger brother is trading KWD account. Yo, the goosebumps I get whenever I see him opening a trade. Hey guys. But keep it going, bro. Keep it going. Keep it going. Don't stop. Like, even if people don't believe in what you're doing, you know what you want. So keep it going, bro. Keep it going. And if you're new, like, if like you saying is your first year trading, don't focus on everything. Like, there are a lot of instruments to trade, but don't do that. Don't focus on everything. Just like have your top 5 pairs maybe, or your top 3 pairs, and trade those on a consistent base, and then you will see some results. You will blow, you will learn. But now, when you are trading multiple instruments, you won't even know what is the problem. Sometimes you will think the strategy that you are having is not the right one. You will change mentors, you will move from one mentor to another, and still you wouldn't get the result that you're looking for. But if you focus on 2 or 3 pairs, then you would know exactly what was wrong. Because, like, I can give you an example with me right now. I know with gold that gold will give you these impulsive moves, and then it will take a long time correcting. Then from there it will give you another impulsive move. So I know that after that impulsive move, it's time for me to scalp. I know that, okay, I'm now shifting from this type of a strategy to this type of a strategy because I want to scalp now, What is the biggest you have lost? My guy, you won't even believe if I tell you. Like, okay, I believe I've lost more than 500,000 or something, or even close to 1,000,000. But I'm saying, like, at once, that was on Nasdaq. When was it? Last year, I think June. Last year around June. Guys, last year I even had a mental breakdown. But yeah, aziko lapo. Last year around June, yes, I lost a lot of money though. I lost a lot of money. I had a sell. Yeah, I had a sell on German 30 and Nasdaq. So what happened is that it went up, and then when you are receiving that email margin call, that's when you know that you fucked up. And then, okay, obviously margin call meaning that it's done. The account, I blew that account, and then from there the market went straight into my direction. So one thing I learned about from that trade is that I went in like the barcode entry. Yo guys, South African traders will kill us, I'm telling you, because at some point we're trying to copy them and then it's wrong. So I went in with the barcode entry, and I saw that that was the biggest mistake I ever made, because yeah, I lost a lot of money. Yo. At once, guys, 100k was gone. At once, 100k was gone. But one thing that I'm grateful for is that it was not the money that I actually deposited. That was the profits, and then all those profits gone. So I just like that, bro. 100k. I don't know if you're outside South Africa. I don't know how would I convert that. 100k gone. Yeah, I mean, let people do what they feel comfortable in doing. I also do that at some point, but then it's good when it's going your direction, but it's tough when it's now like taking the other direction. You will regret ever doing the backward entry. So, like my younger brother always says, instead of opening 10 trades of, let's say, 0.01 on Nasdaq, why don't you just open 0.10? I mean, that's the same thing. You can just open one trade with 0.10 instead of 10 trades, almost at the same price. So why do you need the barcode entry if you can adjust your lot size? There's no need. Yo guys, I hope you guys have a good night. I did try to motivate you where I can, and I did try to give you the analysis where I can, and I'm promising to be back. This is not the last time you're seeing these live videos. We are calling them midnight videos, guys. Midnight live videos, because that time people are sleeping and then the network is good. So yeah guys, have a good night.